Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Disney in Detail vlog. I have a purple curtain behind me, which can only mean one thing. We are at the airport. We are at Heathrow, we're at the Premier Inn, and by we, I mean myself and...
Hi,
Becky is
me
there.
again, of course.
Yes, we're not going to Florida though. We're off to Munich. So Becky won this trip, which is the craziest thing. So this isn't PR, like a PR trip or like a gifted trip of any sort. You actually won it.
I did.
As a prize, and we're off to the D100 exhibition in Munich. Never been to Munich.
Me neither.
Nope.
Never been to Germany before.
Nope, so new experience. We're going for the weekend, so we're just going for 2 nights. It's a fairly quick visit, but we're going to take you guys along to basically show you what it's all about. We don't really know ourselves.
No, I didn't want to research it really because I quite liked the idea of it being a total surprise.
Yeah,
So,
same. I don't know what we're going to be seeing, what's going to be happening, but we're going to be taking you guys along to show you everything. And we're just getting settled in. We've got an early start in the morning, so we really need to...
Super early.
Yes,
Super
try
early.
and go to bed soon-ish. I do have a little bit of work to do first though. As you can see, I am on the floor. And there is a good reason for this. We're a little bit bewildered by this room, aren't we?
Yeah.
First of all, we got in and there are no... When I say no plug sockets, there's a plug socket with the TV plugged in, one with the hairdryer plugged in. There are none anywhere near the beds and none anywhere else.
Literally nowhere.
No.
Not one.
There's no plug socket. So that's...
No, there is one. It's near the front door.
Oh, it's near, yeah, it's literally near the front door, so I'd have to sit in the wardrobe. Also, there are no chairs in this room, so there's not one at the desk, there's normally one there, and there's normally one in this corner. Hence why I'm sat on the floor. Someone's stolen our chairs, I'm gonna say, because this is not normal. But anyway, I'm doing a few emails. Okay, we are now in bed. I feel like I'm looking a bit worse for wear here. I was just thinking about what time we need to get up. I don't even want to think about what time that is going to be. We basically need to be downstairs at like 5:30, I think we figured out. That's very early. I don't like that time in the morning. I don't know. We're going to go to sleep now and just hope for the best. Hope that we can kind of get up and going. I mean, when you're going away, it's always easier to get up, isn't it? When there's a prospect of a flight and you're going somewhere exciting and fun and new. But yeah, I don't know how excited I am ever going to be about being up at a time that starts with a 4. But there you go. Becky's just taking a shower.
I just don't like the idea of getting up early.
She's not looking very...
Oh, I look like it. Oh, they can see. I'm fine with them seeing.
Becky's just got kind of like crazy hair. I thought that was a nightshirt that you bought in the Canada. I was thinking it was like the beaver one. It's not, is it? It just looks...
It's from America. It was from Wilderness Lodge, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was from the Canada Pavilion.
Wilderness Lodge.
Okay, I'm just getting my Disney merchandise locations mixed up. I'm thinking of this one with like a beaver on in the Canada Pavilion.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm... Or was it a moose? That's two very different things.
Well, they're both sort of, you know, snowy animals.
True. That's probably where the similarity ends. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. So we are going to go to bed. We're getting to that level of tiredness and fear of getting up at 4 AM where we just don't even know what we're talking about. I've got my Epcot Forever shirt on, which actually has become relevant again, hasn't it? Because I think Epcot Forever is back. I've so lost track of what's going on with the Epcot fireworks. Do you know what? When I get there in May, it's going to be a surprise because I've totally lost track. I'm fairly certain Epcot Forever is back, unless I have completely got that wrong. On the note of Disney, today was the day that they were starting to sell annual passes again. I already have mine, thank goodness, because I did not fancy being involved in that online process today trying to get one. I know loads of people have been waiting such a long time, and from what I've heard, they've already paused it again. So they went on sale this morning. There was a crazy kind of rush for it. Everyone was online trying. It was like buying concert tickets, put it that way. It was kind of like that situation, and now they've paused it again already. So I don't know if that's temporary or whether they sold so many that they've had to halt sales again. I'm going to look into it a little bit when I get a chance, just to see what's going on. I like to just be in the loop. I'm very, very thankful that I already have mine. I actually have had mine the whole time, so I've been a pass holder since 2015, and even during the pandemic I had already kind of purchased my next one. So yeah, I was very fortunate there. So hopefully anyone who was trying to get one, if any of you guys watching were trying to get one, I hope you were successful. Let me know in the comments, did you experience that madness this morning? Did you get your annual pass? Did you not? What happened? Let me know what's going on. But we're gonna go to bed, otherwise we are never gonna get up. Who knows what state we're gonna be in when we come back to you in the morning. you're about to see right now.
I've left my moisturiser at home.
You've left your moisturiser?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Do you know what I think I have actually? I've got,
oh no!
Oh, I've got eye cream.
I've got lip balm. That's not going to work on my face.
No. The problem is we only have, we're bringing hand luggage, so I didn't bring a lot of my toiletries because we were trying to keep the liquids down. That's not good. Maybe we'll buy one in the morning at the airport.
But I like Cetaphil and I get... Oh, no, it's fine.
Have you got it?
Yes.
Well done. Crisis averted. Right, so we are now going to go, and like I said, who knows what we'll look like in the morning. It's going to be 4 something, probably. Yeah. I don't know. But you guys are about to see. We've got a whole night's sleep in between, but you're about to see right now, almost as I speak, there'll be a little transition and it will be morning. Good morning, everybody. It is very early. It is, what time? 5:45?
5:45, something like that.
Something like that. It's kind of still dark. It's pretty bad. I've been awake since 4, that's all I know, and we're just about to get an Uber. As you can see, there are not very many people around. I thought there might be more people, given that this is a Heathrow Airport hotel.
Well, FYI, from here to Terminal 5, it is going to cost £21.95.
Okay, £21.95 to Terminal 5. And actually, there is a Premier Inn closer to Terminal 5, but we didn't know which terminal it was when we booked the hotel. So we just had to go with this one. This is my usual one. And this is the front of the hotel where you get your Uber or taxi or whatever. It actually is darker than it looks on camera. It kind of looks quite light, but it's not. It's very early. We're not feeling this, are we?
I don't like mornings.
No, me neither, especially not 4 AM.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like I've still got that very puffy morning face happening. I need coffee. I just can't cope. I actually woke up a lot in the night as well, which was not good. I laid awake for like 2 hours, so I think I got like 4 out of 6. So I'll take that. I might fall asleep at some point today. So we're going to level 4, I think. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, we need 5. I'm getting memories of when Kate and I got up at 3 AM or whatever it was to get our cheap first class upgrade. And this is the same terminal, Terminal 5. And we've got British Airways right in front of us there. We have checked in online, so I don't really know if we have to do much. We've only got hand luggage, so...
We need to print our thingies.
Oh, print our boarding pass, yeah. So we just printed off our boarding pass on this little machine. I don't 100% know if we had to, because we had it on email, but it did specifically say to either print it off yourself or get a printed. They seem to want a printed one anyway. So we've done that, and now we're just going to go straight through security because we don't need to check any bags, which is down here, I believe. If any of you watched the Florida vlogs from 2021, I think it was the November ones, I was wandering around this terminal looking for the COVID test place. It was terrible. I was up and down all over the place, but at least we don't have to do that this time. Okay, we are heading through and we'll see you on the other side of security. Okay, we are through security. That was super quick. It's very early, so there's not too many people. We're just going to nip into this Boots because I need a couple of travel-sized toiletries, and then I think we need coffee, 100%.
I'm really hungry now.
Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. It's a little bit early for me, but still.
I'm never this hungry this time of day.
No, I don't normally eat till like 11, but apparently I am today. I'm getting my terminals confused because eating-wise, I was thinking of places that I know are in Terminal 2 and 3, but this is 5, so this is why I'm getting confused. The places I'm imagining are here are in fact not here, so we need to just have a look around and see what we can find. So we are in Wetherspoons for breakfast. We're actually ravenous. I've got myself like a big vegetarian breakfast. I'm really hungry, and we're just getting really annoyed because this thing here is like a screen in between us and the other people. I think someone's chair leg is against it on the other side, and it's like rattling quite frequently, and we haven't had coffee yet. We've paid for our coffee on the app and we're waiting for them to bring the mugs, and Becky just went and she was like, can we like get our mugs from somewhere? And they were like, sit down, they bring them to your table. We would have felt a bit told off, didn't we? But it's free refills, so we are planning on sitting here having our coffee. It's not actually too busy in here, and then heading to the gate. So we probably won't do much airport wandering. It's a bit early, I'm not gonna lie, like all of this is a bit early for me. But we're very excited to go, very excited to get to Munich, and the Uber driver that we had was saying he goes to Munich all the time, really enjoys it, it's a beautiful city, so it's made us even more excited to get there. We're just finding this very amusing. So Becky is trying to look at this knife, it's like teeny.
Child's knife.
It's like teeny tiny. Why is it so small?
It's very cute, actually. But
It is
it's very
actually.
heavy.
Why is it tiny? That's very bizarre. We have caffeine. We're feeling a little bit better for that.
I've got decaf, no caffeine for me.
Oh, have you got decaf?
Yeah.
What? We are off to gate A10, which I think we can just go down these escalators. Didn't make full use of the refillable coffee. I only had 2, so that wasn't great, was it? I think Becky, you had 2.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I feel we could have done better there, but
3.
was it 3?
2 or 3?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, nobody keeps wanting to use an aeroplane bathroom, so 2 was probably for the best. Okay, we're just wondering if we might actually have to get on a bus. Not done that for a long time, to get on a bus out to the actual plane. In fact, I cannot remember the last time I did that. Just like that, we have arrived in Munich, and when I say just like that, it was so weird. It's a little bit like the time that we flew to Paris in 2019. We took off and I was just kind of like aware that they were bringing around a bottle of water and whatever. I knew I kind of shut my eyes for a minute, but then I woke up and heard them announcing something, and they were saying it was time to descend, and I was like, wait a second, what just happened? Honestly, like, it felt shorter than getting in my car to drive to Sainsbury's or something. It was so weird. So we're here already, and we stopped at the baggage carousel, and I was like thinking about picking up my bags. I don't have any bags. Again, I'm so used to doing Orlando flights, it just felt so short. So we're just here at the airport now, figuring out how to get to our hotel. We know nothing, we don't know where we are. We're just trying to get on some Wi-Fi, and I think we're going to be getting a train from here to our hotel. Becky's also not feeling on top of the world.
It's quite easy.
Yeah, just feeling a bit sort of rough.
Like recycled air for thingy, but yeah, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm sure when I get fresh air, I'll instantly be revitalised.
I think we just didn't sleep good. We just, you know, 4 AM is not funny, is it? So we think we've established we need the S bus to get to.
Train.
Oh, so that's the train.
Yeah.
We don't need to get a bus. Right. Okay. So we need to get the S train, and that will take us to close enough where we're staying. We're hoping. We're not sure what's going to happen. This is all a little bit experimental. We're not rushed for time or anything, so it's okay if we go wrong. It will be what it will be. It's an adventure, exactly. Oh, that's where we're going, 43.
It's the S1, so it is the S1.
Okay, cool.
And that goes that way round, and this one goes this way round. And we need them.
Technical analysis, love it. Okay, this looks promising. Airport to the city, and I think this is where we get our tickets for the train. This is vintage. Becky is getting out her insane amount of change that she has in euro to pay for the train tickets. We might be here a while. Everyone behind us is probably cursing us right now. Oh, and now it's going to do that as well. It doesn't like it. It's saying no. It's like, give me a card, please. Oh, have you got to start again? Oh, dang. Not going well. Do not recommend.
German ready? Wo ist das S1-Bahnhof? I suppose it'd be eins, wouldn't it? Not one.
Oh, pass. I really don't know. I actually did do German in school as well, but I've forgotten all of it. I am interested to try this cold sparkling tea. I don't know what that advert says, but it is everything, and it's definitely worked on me, so if I see this, I'm going to get some. Okay, it is not going well. We got on the wrong train somehow. Somebody directed us to the train and literally told us the wrong one. So we have ended up in the countryside. We are somewhere called Moosburg. Ironically, Moosburg. I don't know, we just kept seeing farmyards and who knows what, and we're totally in the wrong place. So we're gonna have to go back again. and back into Munich to the airport station. So that was pretty real. I don't know what happened there. We got
it was brilliant.
It was. We got some poor advice. The woman told us to get on the train. We got on the train and all of a sudden we were seeing farms and fields and tractors, and we were like, this is not it. And realised that we were in the middle of nowhere. So then we ended up in Moosburg, as you saw, and we were kind of stressed about that. We got on a train and went back the other way. So now we are actually in Munich. In the centre. So we're at least not...
There you go, in the centre. There you go.
Yes. We're here. So we're no longer in the airport area, so that's good. So we're gonna get a coffee. We need to just revive ourselves because that was weird. And then we will try and find out how to get there. Maybe a tram.
We're about half an hour walk, but there is a tram.
Yeah.
And we figured that the tram was safer because you can get off and on of there, and then it's, you know.
We see where we're going.
It's bad, right?
Yeah. We were just like, what is happening? This is definitely not it at all. So yeah, there we go. Little detour, but we saw some very nice countryside. It was very beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, that was good. Becky did suggest perhaps using one of these to get to the hotel. I have two issues with that. One would be the fact that we have luggage.
Yeah, we can't go.
Secondly, of any vehicle I could possibly ever be in charge of with my balance, this would be definitely a mistake. So we're not gonna go with that. So Becky's just using it's
Google Maps.
Google
Go
Maps.
Live, it says, and you point it at a building, and it tells you to follow the arrow, and it shows you with
where to go, basically. It's kind of like live direction. So we're now somewhere called the California Bean. We're just having a little, revive, sort ourselves out, figure out what's going on. So we came here just to get coffee, but we're just realising this is kind of like a French fry cafe. So they have all these different types of French fries, and they have chickpea cauliflower veggie fries and broccoli veggie fries, which sound fascinating. And on the other side, you can have all of these different dips, which sound really interesting. So we're kind of, a bit disappointed we're not ready to eat quite yet, because this sounds really good. Hey everyone, so we've had a chance to have a little rest and refresh now. Becky popped out already just to have a little look around. I just had a little break for a minute. It was very nice. It's been a very kind of crazy day with the train going all over the place. I don't know how much of it I actually vlogged. It was just so strange, but anyway, we are now all sorted, and I think we're just gonna go out for some food, not for anything too major. We'll probably go to a nicer place tomorrow evening. So this evening we just want something quick really, and I just had to do a quick work thing on the laptop, so I'm just here on Google Maps having a look at the different restaurants that are around in the area. And the laptop that I'm using on this trip, I mentioned it in my packing video, is the Acer Chromebook Vero 514. Acer actually reached out to me to ask if I wanted to be part of a 21 days of change challenge, basically a challenge to be more sustainable for 21 days. And I'll be doing that by just making small little changes wherever I can, just being more conscious, and I'm going to document that over the 21 days, each thing that I do using the Google Calendar on here. And as part of the challenge, Acer asked me if I wanted to try out their Chromebook Vero during the challenge, and this particular model is made from 30% recycled plastics. It has this Ocean touchpad which is made from recycled plastic as well, and being a Chromebook, it has everything that you would expect as standard. It is quick, it's reliable. I'm going to be trying this out over the next 21 days, and I've been loving using it so far. And as I mentioned in my packing video, they're challenging everybody to do a 21 days of change challenge. However that might be for you to be more sustainable. It could be that you try to have no food waste for 21 days, or you might want to be more sustainable by cycling places instead of using the car, or whatever it might be. And Acer are asking people to document their 21 days of change challenge on social media and to tag them in your challenge, and then you can be in with a chance of winning one of these Chromebook Vero 514s with accessories. So I'll leave the information about that in the description so you guys can take part as well and possibly win one of these. And I've got a couple of ideas of places that we can go. There's one that's just around the corner from here, so I think I'm going to wrap this up and we're going to head out, just have a little wander, get something quick, and then head back here to get some sleep. So we've just come out to grab some dinner, and we're going to Hendel Gluck, which I think is a kind of fast foody, chickeny type place. Like I said, we just want something very quick tonight, and then we'll probably go to a restaurant kind of tomorrow night, depending where we are.
Your rules have
Yeah, we love all of the kind of art and murals and stuff, and those buildings over there are all multicoloured. I think I showed those on the way in actually. So in the end, I just went for some fries and some ketchup, and look at this juice box. It is like the biggest juice box ever. I'm kind of impressed by this. To be honest, I am so incredibly tired. I feel like this is all I want. I'm just so tired. And Becky has some chili cheese fries over there and a Caesar wrap. Was it?
So fresh, delicious. Like the salad, it's really crunchy and nice.
Yeah, the salad looks really good inside. Yeah. So we're gonna have this and then just kind of drag ourselves back. And tomorrow morning we are going to be going to the D100 exhibition. We are super excited for it. We don't know what to expect really, and we're going to walk over, I think, to that because, again, being more sustainable, another reason to do more walking. So we're going to do that tomorrow and take in the sights as we go. And after that, we have booked the open top bus tour, haven't we? So we basically go all the way around. We figure that's the quickest way to see everything. We've done that before on like previous trips. I've done it before in New York, and I felt like it's a really good way if you don't have a lot of time to see quite a lot. We did it in London. And that was really good. So yeah, we're going to do that as well tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is a new day, as you can see. I didn't really film anything after, was it when we were eating something? I think it's just been a bit of a funny lead up to this trip. I'm not normally that exhausted. It wasn't even that long of a trip. So anyway, had a really good sleep. And I think I'd mentioned when we got here, we got separate rooms. It was kind of lost in translation. We actually wanted a room with 2 beds, but I think they understood that as 2 rooms. So we have our own rooms.
With 2 beds.
With 2 beds. But Becky is in here. She's just got ready and we're ready to go now. We're going to go downstairs and just grab some breakfast first, and we're going to head through the park. It looks like there's a really nice walking route through a really like beautiful area, which is where we're going to go to the D100 exhibition. We thought about getting a tram, and we might do that at some point in the trip, but we thought a nice walk would be good. Yeah, let's go get some coffee and breakfast and then head over to the exhibition. So I've got myself some nice cereal. I went for some frosted shreddy type things. I almost went for the Cocoa Pops, but I was like, no, that's not the most healthy option. Got a coffee there, and Becky had some bacon and tomatoes with cheese on.
Yeah, amazing. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, it had like baked cheese on top, didn't it?
Cheese on top.
Yeah, and they have a very fascinating looking pancake machine over there where you kind of put the batter in and like it goes. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it looks really good. I might get that. And I've also got myself a little pancake with some maple syrup. Yeah, this was through the machine, so it basically just like dispenses a little bit of batter and then goes through a conveyor belt and pops out the end. Very good. Everyone should have one at home. So we're just walking through this area, which is a little bit of like green space kind of in the middle. There's loads of construction. I think they're building, I think these are apartments. Yeah, I think
they're apartments. They look apartmenty, don't they?
Yeah, I think maybe this is a whole new kind of like complex area. We're not sure whether this is the part that was all part of the Olympic park or whether this is a different park. So we're just coming into the park bit, and Becky thinks that this says dog school, so I think it's like a dog training school within the park maybe. But this is a huge green space here. So we're now walking across this part, which is just a really huge, I would imagine all of this was from the Olympics, right? When they had it was 1972, I want to say, they had the Olympics here. Yeah, so a long time ago, but all of this area presumably was all part of that. So I don't know if anything will end up being put here. If anybody lives in Germany or knows a lot about it, please let us know. Or is this just always going to stay, all of these bits, I'm sure will always stay as green areas. And they have one of those observation towers as well up there.
The Alps, if you go to the top of that.
Oh my. So you can see a long way by the sounds of it. And we were just observing that we can hear like loud speaking announcements and music and stuff, and now we are seeing quite a lot of runners over there, so maybe there's some type of marathon or something happening today. What's the date today? The 22nd of May. April? It's not May. It is the 22nd of April. So yeah, I don't know if there was something happening, but we can see a lot of people running, so I assume so. Okay, we feel like we are literally somehow in the middle of the marathon. People are running this way, but it's not cordoned off. People are still cycling and coming past on their bikes, so I don't know, like, are we in the wrong place or what? I don't know. This is very weird. Classic, someone is running in a T-Rex costume. There's always one. Yeah. Love it. We're just taking a moment because literally all around us, so there's people going this way coming out from under this bridge, and then there are people coming in this direction. So lots of people here going around there. So we're just trying to take stock, because the problem that we've got, anything we Google is not going to help us, because this is not a normal thing that's happening.
I mean, I think people are walking on the thing, but we're going to have to get across it. That's the only thing.
We're just held here again. We're seeing the T-Rex, so in a minute it should thin out enough to dash across. And we've just seen the first sign here. Disney 100 is this way.
This park is beautiful.
It is amazing. They've got a teeny tiny little coffee van here. This is like the smallest van ever. Love that. It's one of those 3-wheel type little things. It's so small. And we are so happy about this weather. It's so nice. Looking back over here, we'll just show you, this is the park area that's surrounding it. So beautiful. So we've reached our destination. We just had to go and take a photo by the Olympic ring, what do you call it? Symbol. Just over here, someone else has taken a photo of the Olympic rings. I feel it'd be wrong not to get that particular picture. And we are in. So I think this is just a little intro. So it says here, Disney 100, the exhibition showcases more than 250 of Disney's crown jewels, including rarely seen artwork and artifacts, costumes and props, and other memorabilia from the Walt Disney archives. So that is what we're going to be seeing today.
Oh boy! Oh, steady! Whoa! Hi, Mouseketeers! Well, here we go again, so hang on! Anything goes! You ready? And let the show begin!
There's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into reality. When we consider a new project, we really study it. Not just the surface idea, but everything about it. We have confidence in our ability to do it right, and we work hard to do the best possible job. There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
We're definitely getting One Man's Dream kind of vibes, or Walt Disney Presents, as it is now called in Hollywood studios. And it says here that this is the founding document for the Walt Disney Company on October 16th, 1923. And here we've got Walt's signature on a Laugh-O-Gram Films stock certificate from 1923. And it is very busy here today. I should mention it is a Saturday, and this exhibition only started this week, I believe, so it is busy. And we've got Pooh Bear here. I love him. So I think this Winnie the Pooh is from Christopher Robin in 2018 by the look of it. And here we have Lumiere and Cogsworth from the live action remake in 2017. They're so detailed. And they have Cinderella's slipper here from the live action movie. Very happy to get to see that. That looks amazing. The live action Cinderella is my favourite live action so far. I love it. It's actually one of my favourite Disney movies. That is very beautiful. I love Olaf. He's such a happy little guy. And this is actually an Olaf puppet from Disney California Adventure Park. And they have some items here from the model shop. So they've got Jiminy just there, 1940. Pete's Dragon down here, 1977. And a model here of Lightning McQueen from 2006. And there's one here of Timothy Mouse. This was 1941. And we've got Cruella's dress over here from the 2021 movie. That is very impressive. And dotted around they do have some little screens like this and these things that you can pick up to listen. And here they're talking about colours make the characters. A specific colour palette for characters and their costumes is carefully developed by the film's designers. And there is actually a game from Big Potato Games which is all about the colours of the Disney characters. So I'll try and link that below. It's quite a fun game to play if you love Disney. I wonder if we can guess people's colours. This is going to be Cinderella, I think. Of course, she's my fave. And this one, Robin Hood. Yeah, I'm good at this game. And here we've got a prop ship in a bottle, and this is from Pirates of the Caribbean in 2011. It's Boris! Oh my gosh, how cute does he look there? I love porgs. And he is a porg puppet from The Last Jedi in 2017. And we have BB-8 here. This is a BB-8 puppet that was used in several of the movies, 2015, 2017 and 2019. And they have several of the masks here. They've got Iron Man there, they've got Captain America, and these were used in various different films over the years. So the Iron Man one was 2018 in Infinity War. And we have Captain America's shield here, and this is from Avengers Endgame 2019. And here we have a dress from Enchanted, and I think we've also got Poison Caramel Apple.
Yeah.
And a bag of birdseed as well. So these are props from the movie. This is pretty amazing. So this is a bass drum from the Mickey Mouse Club, and that's from 1955 to 1959. You can definitely see that this is an old artifact for sure. And this is Mufasa's costume from Disney on Broadway. When you see these in the show, they look amazing, but up close, they are just so impressive and detailed. They have to look impressive from a distance when people are on stage. And this is a whistle that makes the Steamboat Willie sound effect noise from the 1928 film. That's pretty cool. Oh, can you actually listen to the sound? Ah, that's cool. So this wallet was actually used as a sound effect to make a creaky shoe noise. So you can see them here just squeezing this wallet to make the sound of the shoes when they're walking through. And here they've got the original record album art from the Story and Song from the Haunted Mansion, 1969. Okay, we're very excited by this because this is a camera or projector that was actually used by Walt Disney in the early 1940s in South America. That's so awesome. Look at it as well, that's so vintage. It does kind of thin out as well, the crowds, as you're walking around. When you first come in, it seems very crowded, but then people some people take longer to look at stuff than others, and it gets less crowded as you go along. So don't be alarmed when you first walk in if there's a lot of people, because you can get around to see everything okay, especially as you go through. Oh, it's the Tree of Life. Becky's fave. Oh, yes. There we go. Love it. We should take a picture of you next to it with your t-shirt on. I could listen to Joe Rohde talking about Animal Kingdom for hours upon hours. And they have some concept art of Pandora here as well. That's Navi River Journey. And here's one of the animatronics. I think I've seen this one before in a video. It's so fascinating though when you see this up close, how they actually make these animatronics. Yeah, they have another one here from Pirates. This one's got a bit more of a developed plastic bit around the head so you can kind of see the shape. Okay, I have officially found the best part. Look what it is.
Come! I'll show you the world! Travel! Change! Excitement! Ha ha ha!
Oh, it's Toadie! Oh my gosh, this has just made my day. And they also have one of the ride vehicles here from Peter Pan's Flight in Disneyland Park in California. And there's a little interactive thing here. They've got some of the attractions in Pixar Pier in California. This was such an amazing area. I wish I'd have had more time here. I want to go back to California for sure, because this area was just absolutely beautiful. Oh, and here we can listen to Walt talking about Epcot. Here we've got the castle from Hong Kong Disneyland. That looks incredible. Very, very ornate. This is a home-sewn Mickey Mouse doll from the 1930s. Wow. Kind of different to the plush Mickey that you would get now in Main Street Emporium. Oh, look at his little arms. They're all worn. And here they have some items from the 70s. These look very familiar because they recently brought out the Vault collection at Disney World. They definitely had something that looked exactly like this kind of lunchbox type thing. This would make a really good artwork poster. And now we have emerged, and they do have a D100 gift shop. We are definitely going to be taking a good look around here. And they do actually have a book which has a lot of what we've just seen. I think this is €40, but if you wanted like a memento, this would be amazing. Speaking of mementos, there is a mug.
I've seen it, it's a bit small.
I was going to say it's a bit small for Becky.
I like it, it's a bit small and it doesn't have a picture on it. I thought it should have a picture on it.
Yeah, I would be tempted just because I do want something that says, like, you know, I was here. You know, one of those just like, I need a souvenir. Oh yeah, that's actually quite cool.
Yeah, there's a pink one as well.
I do like both of those t-shirts. Love this for two reasons. A, just because it's got this that I wanted, but it's a zip. It's got a zip.
Yeah.
I'm all about a zip-up hoodie. I think we're both going to go for the mug, although it's not the most large mug. we're agreed that I think this is a good souvenir. I'm not going to put it in the cupboard though, because A, Kate will lose her mind if another mug appears, and also I want to keep it like nice. So we're all done in the exhibition, and it was really nice. We really enjoyed it actually. It was very interesting. There was a lot of stuff to...
Lots of cool things to hear.
If you're a big Disney fan, and there's some really interesting stuff. So we're just walking through the park now. It's so beautiful here, honestly. Like, I'm sure the camera is not doing it justice. And Becky just went up in the big observation tower, which is right here, and she took the camera up to show you guys, so I'm going to insert that. I actually didn't do it because I can be a little bit funny with heights, and I just had a rest and a little break by the lake there. I just had a nice sit down, so Becky took you guys up.
Cool. I didn't narrate it, I just kind of took I didn't really know what I was seeing, to be honest, but there was around the kind of outside of the first little layer that you're looking through, on the kind of perspex outside, they did have like, this is this building and this is this building, but I don't know what those buildings are.
No, but it was cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah, so I'll insert that for you guys so that you can see. And now we are just going to wander over to the open top bus stop so we can get onto that and maybe get ourselves a little ice cream or something on the way. We'll see. So we've encountered a slight issue. We found the bus stop here, but this sign says this stop at Olympia Park cannot be reached due to construction work. And this is the map, and Olympia Park is right at the top, so that's where we are. And the nearest ones are kind of not very close. So you can see one over here, and then the rest are down here, but that's actually reasonably far. So we're just looking if there's a tram stop or something so that we can kind of get back into the middle where there are more stops, and then we can get on one of those. And just over here you can see this is actually a BMW museum, which is kind of crazy, but the building's really interesting. And we've made it. That was a bit of a mission, but we got here, and this is the bus stop for the tour. We think this is the correct one anyway, we're just going to go check. Yep, this is definitely the right one, so we're going in. We could have got off. So earlier there is a stop here, and it's not on the list. Dang. Oh, we went very far out of our way to get. Oh dear. Oh well.
Lesson.
It is one of those things. We're not worried, we are chilled. We're back where we, not back where we started, but we're back at the Olympic Park. This is one of the loops that the bus does. We're basically doing it all, aren't we? Yeah. We're just basically going the whole way around Munich, which is awesome. That is a minor irritation though, I'm not gonna lie. We're off the open top bus, we're just getting ourselves a little caffeine pick-me-up, but Becky has strayed into the mug section.
It matches my Epcot one.
Yeah, it's the you are here range?
You were here or...
You are here, I think. So she's getting it.
And I am here, so I have...
And you are. And also, Becky bought this earlier, she's a bit chilly, so she has also got a...
I'm doing the tourist 100% tourist.
I was going to say, we just got off an open top bus, so...
I'm okay with it.
She's living up to the stereotype of a tourist. So we're just having a little look around before we get on the tram. Have some nice fruit and veg here. Oh, what is this? Is it it looks like white asparagus.
Yes, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
No, because there's a big version over here. Is it?
It says spargle, I think that's asparagus.
Is that asparagus? Ah, okay. And of course we know what that is. Look at this chocolate store. It has these crazy huge slabs. I was just saying to Becky I needed to get some chocolate as a present for someone. Oh my gosh, they have a CNA. I have not seen a CNA. We used to have them in the UK, but probably in the 90s. I don't think we've had a CNA since the 90s. And this is incredibly impressive looking here. I think we're heading towards a market that we went past on the bus earlier. That's where we think we are. We went past this market on the bus tour and they told us about this place, which has been run by the same family since 1903. It is a gherkin stall and they sell like olives and stuff as well. So that's really awesome, since 1903. That's crazy. Becky is just getting her olives in the nick of time. They're kind of pulling the curtains shut and shutting up shop, but Becky has just got there in time. She got them.
I said you pick €3 worth and she put me in a bag. Oh, there was €4 and she gave it to anyway. So here
Nice.
we go, here we go.
Yeah, give them a try. Let us know.
Stuffed with garlic.
Yeah. I am not an olive fan, so I will entirely take your word for it.
Oh no! It's going to be a little while then.
Oh yeah, you're going to be working on those for a while. Yeah, I don't do olives. Nice.
Good.
Okay, so definitely highly recommend this then. And we're encountering a store called Cheese and More.
Look how much cheese is in that window.
I'm not sure you could have any more cheese than that. Here's our tram. Good morning everyone, and we are leaving. As you can see, we're all packed up, ready to go. I think the last thing I filmed last night was the tram. We got back to the room and we were just so tired, weren't we? It was like a very long day, very enjoyable though. We absolutely loved everything that we did. We really loved the exhibition. I would say it's like a 2 or 3 hour experience, would you say?
I think you could probably spend a bit longer in there if you wanted to listen to the entirety of every single thing and read every single thing, which people do, which is cool. Yeah,
for sure. Like if you literally read through, not that I'm saying we didn't skip anything, but we obviously didn't read every word or listen to everything, and some of the things I had seen before, whether it's in like One Man's Dream in Hollywood or Walt Disney Presents, I should say. So it's not like an all-day experience, but we really enjoyed it. It was really interesting and there were some really cool items. I loved seeing there was a projector that Walt had actually used. I thought that was very cool.
The glass slipper was one of my favourites. That was really beautiful.
Amazing. Yeah, to see that, and because Cinderella the live action one is one of my favourite Disney movies, that was just absolutely amazing. So we really enjoyed it, and doing the open top bus tour I would highly recommend if you go to any city and you've got limited time. I personally think that is the quickest way to see as much as possible. Do you think? Yeah. We've done it before in other places. I've done the open top bus in New York, and you can just really get around things and at least see things if you are short on time, and it's not super expensive either.
And the weather was just beautiful.
Oh yeah,
it was really lovely. We had a really great weekend of weather.
Yeah, and just the fact that it was sunny like today, it's really grey. So we really lucked out yesterday and just had the best time. So we're going to go down to breakfast and just have something there, and then head off to the airport pretty much. We've not got that much time really today for doing anything, but yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. We're currently just going up and down in a lift because we're not 100% sure.
We couldn't go to a different platform, so we have to make sure this is the correct one.
Right, okay, let's just get out. I don't want to end up in Moosburg again. We know we're looking to get to Munich Flughafen Terminal. Becky's attempting some German, speaking to these good people. Flughafen, that is correct, we're in the right place. We've just walked in and look at this little restaurant over here. They've got like a Skyliner seat. That's amazing. There's only one in the whole place. That must be very hot ticket to sit there. Everyone, I'm now back from Munich and I just wanted to close out this vlog and just say a huge thank you to you guys for watching. I know this was something a little bit different. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the D100 exhibition and getting to see a bit of Munich as well. We really enjoyed it, like I said in the vlog, and I will link to the D100 exhibition page just so you can see the information about it. And I will also link to ASA in the description, also to the information on doing your own 21 Days of Change challenge to be in with a chance of winning the laptop that you saw earlier in the vlog. And I also have a discount code as well, so all of that information will be below. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you're excited for the Disney World vlogs that are coming up. I'm off in a couple of days time with my mum. We're staying in some amazing resorts on this upcoming trip. We've got the Flower and Garden Festival. It's really going to be a great vlog series, I think. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon to make sure you're always notified when I upload a video. And as always, thank you so much for your lovely comments and likes and just watching the videos. It really does help me to continue to do these vlogs. I hope you're all having a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.